Worldwide, cities are hit hard by climate change and rapid urbanization. The root of the problem is something we all know.
Panik.
Ini air.
Banyu.
Oh, panik kamu.
But what if we see water as the solution rather than the problem? Water plays a key role as leverage for sustainable urban growth and climate action. But what does leverage actually mean?
Pula.
Water as Leverage is a transformative program to make cities around the world more resilient. It's currently being rolled out in 3 cities across Asia.
Semarang, as a coastal city, is suffering from tidal flood and land subsidence. So people here tend to think that water is actually their enemy rather than their friends. Water as leverage really changed the perspective of seeing water and treat water. For example, one of the WAL concept is resilient kampung. By making this place free from tidal flood and land subsidence, we can provide a good livelihood for the people here.
On behalf of Semarang government, we warmly welcome the presence of Delegate of Netherlands in this challenging meeting. The challenge of the climate change and tidal flood we face collaborative cross-country. Hopefully discussion today will be starting point and inclusive transformation and beneficial cooperation.
Yeah, thank you for the warm welcome from the Semarang City government. We are truly honored to be here today to engage in dialogue and share experience in pursuit of sustainable solution together.
We believe that water is not merely a technical challenge, but a global humanitarian issue. Through water as my friends, we hope to support Semarang in becoming a water-resilient city that prioritizes both its community and ecosystem.
Okay, through this partnership, we aim to achieve several key objectives. First, enhance the resilience of Semarang coastal areas against tidal flooding and land subsidence. Second, to integrate local knowledge with international technology. Third, to promote active and inclusive community engagement. And the last one, to establish a joint institutional framework that is transparent and accountable.
We emphasize the core principle in this partnership. Every intervention must be community-based, avoiding any top-down approach that disregards local, social, and cultural values.
In this proposal contains a plan of strategies to the coastal area and strong enough of tidal through method science, the engaged community and intervention of technology collaborative. We hopefully we have to be supporting the partners of Netherlands on the spatial mapping and planning of area priority, transfer technology of urban water and facilitate form task force cultural and effective.
Semarang is facing increasingly severe tidal flooding growth due to land subsidence and urbanization pressures. As shown in the map, we present the northern coastal areas of Semarang are experiencing up to 180 days of tidal flooding per year in several locations. The graph also shows a clear correlation between land subsidence and the expansion of unaided areas. These facts highlight the urgent need for integrated solutions that combine technology and community engagement. Therefore, we propose the following collaboration initiative. First one, development of community-based field project for tidal flood resilience. Second, technology transfer in water management and urban planning from the Netherlands. Third, establishment of a joint task force as a cross-sector coordination platform. And the last one, implementation of community training and education programs in affected areas.
Yeah, we warmly welcome this proposed collaboration and commit to supporting it through several key actions. The first, by providing technical expertise from Dutch research institution and professional. Second, by facilitating diplomatic support and collaboration-based funding. And third, by strengthening institutional capacity through cross-country training programs.
We want to emphasize that the section of this project only perhaps can be reached if people engage at the start as a subject, not only the object of bills.
We are in a given technology without social acceptance and ownership can be sustainable. We propose cross-cultural training sessions as well as community involvement in research and monitoring. We offer several strategies within this program, encompassing the following major concepts. First, a spongy monetary strategy, which focuses on the upstream utility areas of Semarang to enhance natural water absorption to reduce flooding and landslide. This will be achieved through terracing, green corridors, water-efficient agriculture, and providing clean water and renewable energy access to vulnerable communities. Second, the Region to Learn the City strategy aims to improve urban water management through local water storage, water infrastructure, waste management, public facilities, and the use of permeable surfaces and prevent flooding. Third, feeding the industry focus on providing alternative water sources for industries to stop groundwater exploitation, supported by multifunctional infrastructure, water retention systems, and water segregation according to quality. Fourth, the Resilient Kampung program seeks to enhance the resilience of neighborhoods against water-related risks through green infrastructure, resilient kampung wetlands, community participation, and capacity building in shared resource management. Fifth, integrated coastal management works to restore and protect mangroves to reduce erosion, saltwater intrusion, and flooding, while integrating coastal management with urban planning through mangrove forest restoration, upgrading informal coastal settlements, and developing ecotourism. Through this strategy we propose, we hope the Water as Leverage program will bring meaningful benefits to the city of Semarang. The Dutch Embassy fully supports this cooperation diplomatically, technically, and through interministerial communication. We are also needing to help reach the involvement of European donor agency to further strengthen the implementation of this program.
Memorandum of Understanding between Smart City Government and the Dutch Government on water leverage war program for urban water security. Article 1. Background. Recognizing the serious challenges faced by the city of Semarang due to the tidal flooding, land subsidence, and urbanization pressures, and acknowledging the importance of international collaborations in creating sustainable solutions, the city government of Semarang and the government of the Netherlands agreed to establish a partnership under the Water as Leverage program. Article 2. Objective. The purpose of this MOU is to develop integrated nature and technology-based solutions to address flood risks and climate change in the coastal areas of Smart City, and to enhance technical, social, and industrial capacity in urban water management. The parties commit to work closely together to design and implement adaptive, sustainable, and scientifically sound approach to comprehensively address urban environmental challenges. The parties also aim to encourage the active involvement of local communities in every stage, planning and implementation of activities, while strengthening water diplomacy between the Republic of Indonesia and the Kingdom of Netherlands as part part of global solidarity to achieve water security and sustainable development. This cooperation is expected to be real example of international partnership and on the principle of equality, mutual benefits, and peaceful goals. Article 3. The parties taking into account the principles of equality and mutual respect agree to carry out cooperation within the framework of the Water as Leverage program, which includes the planning and implementation of projects related to water security in the coastal area of smart city. The projects will be developed through a multidisciplinary and collaborative approach taking into account the local social, economic, and the ecological context. All activities will be monitored and evaluated regularly at least every 6 months through transparent and accountable public reporting mechanism. The evaluation will form the basis for continuous improvement and strategic decision making by the parties. Financing to support the implementation of cooperation under this MOU will come from a combination of grants, international support, and contribution from local governments and other relevant partners in accordance with what agreements in each program or project.
Article 5. Benefits of cooperation. The parties agree that the implementation of this MOU will bring strategic and sustainable benefits to each party, both on a local and international scale. As follows: for Semarang City Government, the benefits of this collaboration include improved technical and institutional capacity in urban water security planning and management through the transfer of cutting-edge knowledge and technology, realization of real contextual solutions to address tidal flooding and land subsidence in coastal areas, strengthened participation of local communities in environmental policy formulation, resulting in increased legitimacy and effectiveness of development intervention, access to international funding and global partner networks through the Water as Leverage platform, improved image of Semarang City as a progressive and adaptive city to climate challenge. For the Dutch government, the benefits of this cooperation include concrete implementation of water diplomacy through involvement in solidarity-based projects and eco-partnership with partner countries in the Southeast Asian region, an opportunity to introduce and apply Dutch water management technologies in different geographical and social contexts as a form of global innovation, strengthening the reputation of the Netherlands as an international partner in sustainable development and climate resilience, collaborative research and policy development with local actors, including academia, local government, and civil society, expansion of professional networks, and mutual learning on tropical and urban water challenge. Article 6. Information dissemination and intellectual property rights protection. The parties agree that the result of cooperative activities under the Water as Leverage program, including but not limited to technical data, policy reports, project design, and academic publication, will be publicly disseminated through scientific, policy, and community forum in accordance with the principle of transparency and public accountability, unless otherwise agreed in writing. Information of a sensitive nature, such as special data or technologies of potentially limited use, shall only be disseminated by mutual consent of the parties, while respecting the intellectual property rights and national laws of each country. Intellectual property party writes on work resulting from this collaboration, including publication, technical design, and training materials, will be jointly managed based on each party's contribution. Further, provision regarding copyright distribution and utilization license can be arranged in a separate implementing agreement. The parties shall not use the logo, visual identities, or official emblems of the other party on publicity materials produced under this collaboration without prior written permission. Article 6. Term and other condition. This MOU is valid for 5 years from the date of signing and can be extended based on mutual evaluation and written agreement of the parties. This MOU is not legally binding, but it reflects the political and moral commitment of both parties to carry out real, equal, and sustainable cooperation. The parties may make revision, modification, or adjustment to this MOU at any time with the written consent of both parties. Such amendments shall become an integral part of this document. Either party may terminate this MOU with a minimum of 3 months prior written notice through diplomatic channels. Activities that have commenced prior to termination may continue until completion unless otherwise agreed. Article 8. Notice. Notifications are considered valid if they are sent in a person to each party's task force coordinator with acknowledgement of receipt, or by official electronic mail registered in the task force working document and confirmed receipt, through official diplomatic channel between the Semarang city government and the embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in Indonesia. Change to the coordinator's contact address or other communication mechanism shall be notified in writing and agreed upon by the parties within the framework of task force coordination. Such change shall take effect from the date of receipt of notification by the other party. To ensure transparency and continuity of communication in this cooperation, the parties commit to maintaining open communication channel between stakeholders, including government, academia, and local community involved in WAL activities.
He believes the government will become a modern city capable of transforming a water crisis into an opportunity for sustainable development.
This cooperation is not only a symbol, but rather a historical milestone that builds a future that is water resilient and participatory.